going to talk about Dorothy Day, and I'll start at with a very simple question. Who was Dorothy Day? Now, many of you I know could answer that question, but I'm going to pretend that you can't. First of all, she was not Doris Day. Although Dorothy sometimes got letters addressed to the film star. And we had the agent's address so that we could forward them when they were, in fact, to the movie star and not to Dorothy. If I were to use one word to sum up Dorothy's life, and it's a word which is continually challenging to me, I think it would be to anybody, is the word hospitality. Opening our lives to other people. Literally opening our doors when that is necessary. Dorothy always believed that every home should have what she called a Christ room. Realizing that if you're going to practice the works of mercy, each one of them is an aspect of hospitality. I was hungry and you fed me. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was naked and you clothed me. I was homeless and you took me in. I was sick and you cared for me. I was in prison and you came to be with me. There are all kinds of hospitality. And when you begin to practice hospitality as a way of life, then it becomes more and more difficult to do things which are inhospitable. Dorothy raised the question, why undo with one hand the good you did with the other? Clothing the naked one day and burning people alive the next. Giving drink to the thirsty on Monday and destroying the waterworks on Tuesday. Housing the homeless and bombing their homes and towns and cities. The Catholic worker way, Dorothy said again and again, was the way of the cross, not the way of the crucifiers. The works of mercy challenge us not to participate in the works of war. And that is this, I think if Dorothy was just known for being welcoming to the homeless, she would be loved and perhaps she would be canonized, but she wouldn't challenge us nearly as much as she does when she says, if you're going to do the one thing, don't do the other. Maryknoll is, of course, famous around the world for its missionary efforts. I've often thought of Dorothy as a missionary to Christianity. That if we who dare to think of ourselves as Christians were to make of our lives a better translation of the gospel, it would be quite a different world. Maryknoll is not just an institution, but it is this amazing collection of invariably interesting, indeed remarkable people. And that I hope the first 100 years will not be the last 100 years. I hope we will have this fresh air that they tend to bring into the world, keep coming, keep the window open.
I enjoyed the presentation very much. I've been an admirer of Dorothy Day since I heard about her in college, at Catholic College.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was inspiring, it was enlightening, and definitely informative.
Yes, we did enjoy it, and I think it was a great way for us to spend this part of Sunday afternoon. Very provocative and very informative. We'll come back